The area, you just don't know what to expect here this afternoon, and I think that's the great thing about they had to go back and forth between the two sets of tires.
And we both said for Mid-Ohio, great to watch. The guys did a great job on the track, but dry tracks,
and they have really good race cars and teams behind them. You put that combination together, makes it very, very difficult. See Justin Mark jumping out, seeing if he might get Tagliani to
bring each other a little bit. McDowell with a good run down to 14.
Yeah, this will give him a chance if he can get up. Now, he told me yesterday he really didn't like taking a big chance down into turn one unless he was able to get beside them by the flag stand. We'll see. He said it's hard to outbrake someone, especially a good road racer, down into turn one. Looks like he's going to try to give it a try, though.
Showing the nose. Marks keeps the line and breaks, DJ. You mentioned him. You better have him for all 45 laps here this afternoon or more.
Yeah, that's exactly right. You have to be careful with that. But there's a huge difference in right there going down into that corner for lap 3 versus what will happen at lap 43. And what he had on the initial start of the race.
Opportunity to return the favor for the driver you're riding with right now. The tricky part I talked about earlier. You see getting a really good look at that is the 20 of Eric Jones. He runs in 21st, right behind Ryan Sieg.
Everything kind of worked out, even though he had that issue up, getting into the back of Sieg a little bit there.
The accordion effect happening, and
clear.
Yes, you are now.
When a green flag pit stop start happening, he'll be able to stay out a little bit longer, and all of that will depend how much he decides, and Kenny Bull both trying to pick up spots here. But that's what affects these teams, and as they're racing, they understand the importance of this first year for the Chase in the Xfinity Series, and how important that would be, not only to just be a part of that 12 and have a chance at the championship, but for the opportunities it might present to have more money and get more sponsorship.
And that is where you're carrying a lot of speed out of the carousel and then mashing the gas, DJ, trying to get ready for this back straight where you hit the kink and then hard braking down into Canada Club.
Yeah, and
what's happening is that Tagliani actually slowed down at one point under this caution, thinking he was waiting for the pace car. Then the McDowell went by him, but what happened was the pace car had already been picked up by another set of cars, and therefore there was a bit of confusion down here in the pits as to who exactly was where they should be, but it looks like they figured out Tagliani is ahead of Mike McDowell.
We saw him at Mid-Ohio in the rain, which he doesn't have a lot of experience leading the race part of the time.
Parker has more on McDowell.
Right now, remember, he pitted on lap 2 after that flat spot. It has not changed tires since, although he did come back down to top off the fuel on lap 5. He's actually pretty happy with the car, even though he's fallen down to the 14th running position. He's got no pressure.
Powell got around the 22 of Tagliani. Turn 5 overshot, DJ.
Yep. We've talked about that a number of times. As the tires heat up, you have some rear brake in these cars.
A lot of teams scrambling here. With pit stops coming in the next 3 to 4 laps, teams are discussing exactly what to do here, whether they wait as long as they can for wets.
From the restart, after they got past the start-finish line down before turn 1, just trying to clear Michael McDowell.
Just jumped in front of him. McDowell now
it's just a little bit slow. This is going to show right here. You can see Michael McDowell really make a great move at that point. Tagliani had slid out a little bit. He goes to block. Michael McDowell doesn't come out of the gas. Contact's made. McDowell goes
Clear.
And I think Justin Marks, without a caution here, can get himself back probably to that second spot, but I think he's lost any chance with the thing they might have been looking at. Did he maintain that speed in getting to that point? They said that he did. Everything's good to go.
On board with Jones.
Mirror now, you're not concerned. If you do your job, they can't catch you. So it's just looking out the front, making sure that you hit your mark. Don't overdrive any corners. Don't get yourself in a wheel hop situation.
Michael, as a youngster, a BMX rider, and then into go-karts, open-wheel racing cars, and made the train. The black car gone. The white car, Tagliani, trying to get past Clements. High gear, downhill, heavy brake.